Let's spend some more time talking about invoices. In the previous lesson, we walked through copying all or select lines from a purchase order to a new or existing invoice. We also talked about how to create a new invoice as part of the rapid receipt process. In this video, we'll talk about creating a miscellaneous invoice that is not tied to a purchase order. You can use a miscellaneous invoice to track library expenditures that are not directly linked to a specific bib record. To create a miscellaneous invoice, select File New from the shortcut bar. Select Invoices in the New Objects list and click OK. The invoice work form will open. Type the number for the invoice in the number box and add in a suffix if used by your library. In the Type dropdown, select Miscellaneous. If you'd like to link this invoice to a specific supplier, click the Find box to search and select a supplier. A supplier is optional for a miscellaneous invoice. If you don't enter in a supplier and you click Save, you'll see a pop-up letting you know that the invoice doesn't have a linked supplier. You can click Yes to save the invoice without a supplier record. In the Header Charges section, enter any applicable header charges such as shipping fees or processing fees. Select the charge type from the drop-down menu and then enter the cost in the Amount field. Select the fund the cost should be deducted from and click Add. To add line items, click the Line Items tab. From the Items toolbar, click New. You might be prompted to save again as I was here. After you save, the Invoice Line Item workform will open. In the title box, type in a description for the service or materials being purchased. The Find tool is grayed out here because a miscellaneous invoice line item is not linked to a bibliographic record. When you enter the title information in a miscellaneous line item, a brief bib will not be created. Type in the price for the service or materials in the Unit Price box. Then, type a quantity for the segment in the Quantity box below. Select your library in the Destination box, and then select the fund the cost should be deducted from in the Fund box. Add in more line item segments as needed. When done, click File and Save to save the invoice line item to the invoice and then close. To pay the invoice, click the Pay icon at the top of the invoice workform. You can opt to pay by check or by voucher. Select either option and click OK. Once you pay an invoice, the invoiced amount will be deducted from the corresponding funds. Questions? Email us at help@ccslib.org.